who is this guy? He's special. And he said, dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field.
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing yards and touchdowns. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. From just shy of midfield, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Cousins to throw it. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence.
Check, 45 to Mike. Ricky.
On second down, it's Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Keep playing on.
Cousins from the gun on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
On second and a yard, Cousins, and an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one to Johnson. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. A first down throw for Cousins. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of it.
You got nothing.
First down. Here's Cousins. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Target.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. 3rd and long for Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. Well, these two teams, the Falcons and the Vikings, have met 30 times since the Falcons' inaugural year in the league back in 1966. The Vikings winning 19 of those games, but maybe the most memorable game between the two was a Falcons victory. That was in the NFC Championship game back in January of '99. Gary Anderson missed a field goal to potentially win it at the end of regulation, and then the Falcons would get the victory in OT 30-27, and they were off to the Super Bowl. To throw, Cousins. And Rudolph has it left side. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They get only 4 that time. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. Allen on to punt as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, complete. It's Johnson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. Cook stripped. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come on.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing is Cousins. Now Brown. Oh, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The first down run with Gurley, a good one. He gets forward for 6 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Another carry now for Gurley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on it.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though.
Ready? I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They start the drive with Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Now Cousins. Over the middle here to Rudolph. Now the ball comes loose. And the Falcons say they have it. They do. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's all. Cousins on first down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. Now Cousins. And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10. To throw is Cousins. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. Cousins again. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.